because of the achievement gap. A white person tells a black person they can't be a lawyer. And they say it's because of the achievement gap. They're being racist.
Well, when that person refers to the achievement gap, that means that, like when you're black, you live in these urban areas, and you have a bad education.
No, I think you're in the ballpark, family. I definitely think you're in the ballpark. Anybody else? What about you, big man? Yes, sir. If someone came up to you tomorrow and said, what's racism?
I think it's like, I would say that it's just somebody judging your race.
That's the second time that word comes up. What does it mean to judge?
Make fun of, or like,
They make a what?
make fun of, like your
Make
race.
fun of you. Judging equals making fun of.
No.
Okay.
It's like two different things. It's like,
Okay. When you say judging you because of your race, what do you mean?
Well, I was just gonna say that racism for me means like when someone separates you from, let's say, an environment that you did not grow up in. So let's say that you're a black person, you were raised where there wasn't a lot of good education, and then once you want to do something in life that a white man has already accomplished, they separate that fact and give you an easier route by just what is it called?
Give you an easier route by what? By
I didn't want to say judging you, but but I
because
mean,
that term clearly has been used and is ambiguous. But the thing is that you're all in the ballpark, but that's why we're here, family. We have to dwindle this thing down. Why? Because the phenomenon, the system of racism and white supremacy, for us as black men, more so than any other group on the face of the planet, is too important for y'all not to know exactly what it is. And two, to leave it, the definition and the application of that system up to people, one, who can't define it their goddamn self, and two, who hate you. Because we, as a people, have just given ourselves to white folks to educate us. And we feel as though when we go out there, we go out to Lincoln, Sudbury, and we go out to Lexington. Oh, wow, look at the buildings. It's so nice. We think that's good education. Oh, wow, you see their gym? Their gym's off the hook. Oh, they got brand new computers. Oh, you see the books? They're all brand new. What's in them books? I don't know. They got new books, new buildings. Oh, look at the landscape. Oh, you can come out here and go play in the trees. The hell that got to do with your education and you knowing the information that you have to know to prevent your ass from getting shot by the police or each other. You ever read the book, The Destruction of Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams? We're going to be giving you the opportunity to get that book. And it'll show the history, painstaking history of whenever not only the European goes, but the people, Arabs too, with that mindset of white supremacy, destroyed wherever they went and put whatever they wanted there. It's in them. It's in them. Y'all ain't like that. Africans ain't like that. We're not. It's not our nature. We're not all, we've become something different, but at our inception, we have a much more loving kind of disposition with everybody but ourselves. We're the only ones we really don't be vibing with and showing that love to consistently enough, but it's beautiful when it happens. I love it. I love going to Harlem. I get mad love in Harlem. I get mad love in DC. All these places, everybody says, oh, it's mad dangerous still. I've been in Southeast DC, walked around, and cats showed me mad love. It might be just something about me. Maybe I exude that energy of love for my people, and they accept me. But I've been in St. Nick, quote unquote projects in Harlem, and they envelop me and love me. See, y'all, when you're not scared of our people, you can go certain places. You gotta be aware, because every brother ain't a brother. You gotta be aware of certain things. Maybe it's my size. Maybe they're just like, oh, do this. All the thugs, I don't know. But I know I would rather be nowhere than among my people. Nowhere. Break, they call it not only breaking in, they call it buck breaking. A lot of times that involve homosexual activity. The black man and woman were stripped of name, language, culture, religion, God, all that gave us identity. Who are you? Culture and community. We are mentally, spiritually, and culturally killed as a people, which is why they called us Negro, which is necro, the Latin word for dead. The Negro is a dead black man talking about his or her mentality. And women suffering from a myriad of slavery-induced psychosis, post-traumatic slavery syndrome, and disorder. Zakil's father helped author a book called The Post-Traumatic Slavery Disorder, which we will be breaking in. Okay? Just as the word nigger derives from the word Negro, the creature called the nigger derives from Negro. The nigger is a severely worsened state of a Negro. In his aggravated, psychotic state, the nigger becomes a predator, what? In his own community. That's what we're dealing with out here. He is a sociopath wreaking havoc. This is why the last poet said, die nigger, so that black people can live. Chris Rock said, what is the difference between a black man and a nigger? Y'all know who Chris Rock is? What is the difference between a black man and a nigger? White dude asked him this on national television. Chris said, black people want things to get better. Niggas are happy with things the way they are. So if you're happy going out here and seeing black men and women killing each other, the deplorable state we're in, and you ain't doing nothing about it, what are you? I'm no nigger. I do not call black people niggers, neither as a term of endearment or as a public insult. Now, the story of Frankenstein, let's go through this real quick. Y'all know the story of Frankenstein? Have y'all seen them? I know there's movies, cartoons. Run that through for me.
Doctor, same doctor, mad scientist, just trying to recreate that person who was obsessed with it, and once it was created, I guess it was kind of fun. Like blanking on the story.
Yes, sir.
But it was frowned upon. It was looked at like a monster.
The mad scientist, what was his name? Jamal? His name was Jamal? What was his name? Anybody? That's the thing. Number one, yes, sir.
Was it Dr. Frankenstein?
Yes. Check this out.
What?
Check this out. Yes.
I thought it was a legitimate.
Frankenstein's the possessive monster. Frankenstein's monster. People don't remember that Frankenstein was the doctor. The monster was just the monster. He wasn't Frankenstein. How was he constructed? Through the body parts of other dead people. He was a composite of a man, or of a human, or of whatever. But he was made as a monster. Now, if the nigger is the construct, the composite, taken from self-hate, misogyny, low self-esteem, horrible work ethic, all laziness, all these things. Where do we get these things from? If we're not the author or the scientist that put this together, where do we get it from? Yes, sir.
Media, parents.
Who runs media? I know y'all scared to say it.
Say it.
See?
Say it. If you know it, say it. If you have an idea, say it, because that's where we come together.
Thank you, Greg. I know this society doesn't want. See, we even do that subconsciously. Me and Jack talk about this all the time. When we're out in public and race issues come up, or you just want to talk about the realities of life, when we look to see if other white folks are around, we mute that. We push the mute button in ourselves. Say, yeah, we talking. We as brothers and sisters, we talking. Yeah. So white folks, shh. White folks around. Y'all gotta get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta get out of that. They don't like it. Tough. What the hell are you supposed to do? You got a reality that you need to talk about. Black mental health, black male mental health, one of the things that they encourage us to do is to talk about it. But if we always out in the world and we muting ourselves about what's real to us, all that does is make you more of a nigga. Go ahead.
And when we do start that conversation, we shouldn't start with, I'm not trying to sound racist, but...
Don't qualify. Don't qualify. After you understand what the real definition of racism is, and they don't, that's not your problem. They need to educate themselves. But if you, speaking from correct knowledge, correct information, speak in a way that hurts their feelings. One of my favorite, this brother got on a hat from Public Enemy. If you don't know who they are, you need to research them. But one of the songs from one of the members, it wasn't actually the Public Enemy album, it was Terminator X's album, the Valley of the Jeep Beats. You remember this? You remember this name? Valley of the Jeep Beats, where Sister Soldier has a song. You remember this? Sister Soldier has a, if you don't know who Sister Soldier is, read the research, hit her, and read the book Coldest Winter Ever. Anyway, she says, in the ending of the song, she says, if the truth hurts, then you'll be in pain. And if the truth drives you crazy, you'll be insane. What does that say? The truth does not change. Your reaction to the truth has nothing to do with the truth. So eat this. This is the truth. Eat it or choke. Not up to me. My job is to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you all the fluffy stuff that these people are going to tell you to keep you a minority and a nigga. I want to free you. Get out of that. Now, you can't be no proud black man muting yourself just because white folks is around and you going to hurt their feelings. You got feelings too. What about your feelings? What about Freddie Gray feelings? What about Mike Brown feelings? You want me to worry about the cops' feelings? Bump. Can't be no real man with that stuff. Educate. This is the real education. Take that other stuff they're giving y'all in school. Take it. But understand that you're going to have to vet some of that stuff. Because some of that stuff